How's it going, everybody? I'm bringing y'all the top five because there's only five I can think of. Uh, NXT to WWE mishaps and transition. These are guys that I think have been overlooked in a way and not been taken advantage of character wise, or kind of taken advantage of too much. But yeah, so let me go ahead and start my top five. Again, this is just top five because it's five guys I can think of. This is no particular order. So let me just go ahead and get this started. Number five is probably one of the most surprising ones, and that's Neville. Neville, or Adrian Neville as he was known as in NXT, found great success in NXT, winning the NXT Championship. But his translation to the main roster has been a rocky one. And he's out with injury right now, and that's understandable. He's very acrobatic and high flying, but he's found success with that technique, that style. But that's predominantly why he's found success. He's not really been in a story since he's been up there, and it's predominantly noticeable that the creative team doesn't have anything for him because pre getting injured, he really wasn't doing anything except being a part of tag team matches, and that wasn't really furthering any kind of storyline. It was just kind of makeshift thrown together. So that's one of the bigger names on this list that hasn't been utilized like they should have been. And it's unfortunate too because he has all the talent in the world, but then you got to think, well, maybe his mic skills are kind of holding him back, but also storylines. He needs a story and he needs to show off his personality. So give him the microphone, let the flying centaur talk, because that's what I call him. He's a flying centaur. But next on my list is Tyler Breeze, and you kind of know this one was coming. He just has got lost in translation, and it doesn't fit on the main roster. A lot of the earlier NXT guys are kind of quirky, if you will. You can look at No Way Jose as being one of those right now that's kind of quirky, but he's over with the NXT crowd. Well, Tyler Breeze is quirky, but he was over. And now the translation to the main roster, where it's not seen by as many people, he's not over. And they haven't utilized him in a story. They kind of have given up on the character. And, backstage dilemmas and stuff come up, and that could be an issue as well. But going on what we've seen on TV, it's a miss. It's a miss. It's just a miss. It's not a hit. And, where Neville can get over on his attributes, Tyler Breeze really can't. His shtick is kind of being done by Dolph Ziggler, has been done before. The thing with R-Truth is really funny. I don't know if they're going to continue that. The Breeze Dongo, is that what they're calling him? Breeze Dongo. That could work, I guess, if they actually give them the proper screen time. We'll see where that goes. Next is the Ascension. And I just attribute this to being convoluted. Very convoluted, not getting over with the main roster or the main crowd. Because you have to realize also that NXT was new at this point. Not a lot of eyes were watching it as there are now. Not a lot of big names were down there for the eyes to actually see it, witness. There weren't the Samoa Joes of the world down there. So there wasn't that much of a draw. Nakamura wasn't there. You didn't have all these other guys down there that, oh my gosh, they just came from everywhere to go to NXT. We have to watch now. But the Ascension and NXT were a really big deal. Come up to the main roster, and it's like, what are you doing? That doesn't fit at all. It doesn't look right. Why are they acting like that? Like the Illuminati? It doesn't make any sense because their gimmick just didn't get over. And it seems like the first night they were given up on, and they just became jobbers, which is unfortunate because they did work so well in NXT, and it makes you wonder why they just didn't send them right back down. But the next one on the list is Bo Dallas. I love Bo Dallas. I love his character, and for a while it was getting over on the main roster until it seemed like creative just gave up on him, or maybe something backstage happened. He has a great lineage with family ties, so you would think that they would have something for him. They really don't, and he's great as a heel, so we've seen it in NXT. But He hasn't gone over with the main crowd as well as they would like. You can see that by the booking. And they just don't know what to do with him. He's now part of this social outcast, if that's even still a thing, because it seems like it is. But maybe with the revamped brand split, maybe he'll get a chance to shine on a different roster, maybe SmackDown, maybe Raw. Who knows? But I have high hopes for Bo Dallas just because of his lineage, because I have faith in the character and I have faith in him. My last one on the list is our recent inductee into the Farewell Club, and that is Adam Rose. This was an anomaly because he was in NXT for so long, just as Tyler Breeze was. I don't know exactly the length of who was there longer, but Tyler Breeze and Adam Rose were there for a while. Adam Rose, of course, was Leo Kruger before, then came up with a change of gimmick, and it got over with the NXT crowd like most gimmicks do there. It's a different crowd, it's a different atmosphere, if you haven't noticed. But his transition to the main roster was very, very awkward and weird. It started off well, and it ended horribly. It just, they never knew what to do with him. They definitely didn't know how to write this character. And it sucks because him as Leo Kruger could have went very far. I don't know if it would have actually worked, but if they would have stuck behind that gimmick, it could have went pretty damn far. The Adam Rose gimmick was pretty much doomed to begin with. It's one of those characters that you'll see for 2 or 3 months and then it's just faded away into the background, which is kind of what happened. But yeah, that's unfortunate, and he's gone now, so he's reverted back to short hair, and I don't know what he's doing with his life now, but good on you. But yeah, that's my list of 5, well, I guess really 6, because the Ascension's 2, but I'll say 5 instances of NXT to WWE mishaps. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below about this list. Do you have any thoughts on the future mishaps? Do you think No Way Jose could work? Because he is a definite, the dude gets gassed right off the bat, it looks like, or at least what I saw in NXT, he gets pretty gassed easily. Wouldn't you if you move that much? Yeah, do you guys think that gimmick can last very long at all? Because anything over a 10-minute match, and I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe this video for more, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.